So my next question to you is, when you began in Bollywood, I'm sure you had like a version of it, before you started out.
For sure.
And then it must have changed something in you. So what were those things that you saw and you were like, wait, okay, so this world works like this? That's
Well,
what
when I first I was 17 when I won Miss India and Miss World. I just turned 18. I started getting movie offers. So at that time, it was very like, oh yeah, being an actor is about wearing the nicest clothes and like getting hair and makeup done and like, you know, saying your lines and like dancing. And it was very trivial in my head because no one from my entire family had ever even been to Bombay. Forget like been in entertainment. My dad was a musician, but that was his joy, and he used to sing on stage. It was never in the business of entertainment. But when I started working, like in Andaz, for example, there was a moment where that song, the one in with Akshay and me when we're in South Africa. What is the song called?
Yeah. When you're partying?
No. The other
romantic
one. The romantic
I got
song.
it.
Na, 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 na,
Yeah.
na,
Yeah,
na,
yeah.
na, that one. So that was one of the first songs we shot. And so there were multiple things that I had to achieve at that point. And once the 40-something take had happened and I didn't get it right, I remember Raju Khan was the choreographer at that time, who's Sarojji's son. He threw his mic down and he said, just because you're Miss World, you think you can become an actress? Go learn how to dance and then come back and perform. And luckily, Akshay's wife went into labor at that point, so the schedule was cut short, and we came back to India just for a break. And I remember going to Pandit Viru Krishn's class and I started learning Kathak. I did about 6 hours every single day.
Wow.
And then when I went back for the next schedule, I knew so much more. Okay. And that day I realized that there's something about knowledge. There's something about if you learn, even if you don't know something, if you have an ambition to be somewhere, if you prepare yourself, you have the ability to be better than everyone else.
So you decided to level up at every stage.
I like to be prepared for everything, even if it's an interview, even if I'm going for a red carpet, even if something is trivial to someone.
Even if you're stepping up and becoming a Bollywood producer.
Yes, I like to learn, which is why, as becoming a Hindi movie producer, the reason I decided to produce Sky is Pink was because the producers are Sid Roy Kapoor and Ronnie Screwvala. As producers, I admire them tremendously. I've done about 6 films with them, Barfi, fashion, films that have defined my career. So I knew I could learn again from them. So I'm new as a producer, so I'm working with people who I can learn from.